everyone to another episode of Battlefield 2 Patch 1.09 HD edition. Today we got 1v1. Jones asked me to cast this 1v1 on Anduin II, and in the top we got main player NN, which is Jones, as I'm supposed to know, and his opponent is a Mordor player, as you hear the Eye of Sauron, HitMachine, with double slaughterhouse opening. We got Barak outside, the racks outside the man base, and he is going to creep the Warclare as fast as possible. Eye of Sauron will most likely scout the racks near this tiny opening, which is not that bad of a macro management thing. You cannot get in the back of this Barak, I suppose, that easily. We'll see how it goes. Another slaughterhouse for the Mordor player and the Orc pit near the first slaughterhouse that was created. Really tiny, really good looking tiny triangle base, easier to protect. Barak is ready for the main player and Mordor scouted this. We'll see if tower guards will be able to creep the Warclare, receive level 2 and the 300 resources and treasures. In the meantime, Jones decided to go for another farm, and he is going to work towards the better economy. He almost missed the Tunland, but he was able to scout the tavern as well as the Orc pit. Just get ready to deploy some Orc warriors. So he knew everything, as well as his opponent at the moment. 300 command points at the moment, 300.5. Another Orc pit in the way. On the side of Man of the West, almost the same, almost another farm, and the tower guards near the Warclare, which is really basic. In the meantime, definitely some tower Gondor soldiers will be added into the composition of units for the main player, as he is going to creep the Warclare. And here we go, first Orc warrior battalion on the way, and not yet Corsairs, which is super weird, or maybe a natural thing for the Mordor player who is starting with only 3 slaughterhouses and 3 production buildings. You don't have money to spend actually on those units. You got productive buildings, buildings who produce units, but you don't have any resources in order to supply those units. So we'll get some early Corsairs and on the battlefield for the Mordor player. We'll see how it goes. In the meantime, more and more Orc warriors to just put the pressure onto the Menace base. Man is trying to go with Gondor soldiers too, and the back of his base he got the stables, so he will definitely crush those Orc warriors pretty easily. We got Corsairs of Umbar. They are not really good against Swords of Gondor. Swords of Gondor just needed the shield formation. You can bot it for 200 and you can wreak havoc, kill all those Corsairs. At the moment, good slain on the slaughterhouse. I think it's going to be enough to take it down, or maybe the Eye of Sauron will supply enough damage for the Corsairs to protect the slaughterhouse, and that's just happened. The 10 wasn't enough, it seems, but there is stables with the Gondor Knights almost ready. Tower guards leveling up almost to level 3. After the Troller they will be level 3, and maybe in will be taken by Jones or NN, however you want to call him. A really nice micro by Machine at the moment, as he's going for this Haradrim Palace. I guess he spotted the stables in the back and he decided to go for the Haradrim Palace. At the moment he's going to harass this Barak. He will not be able to take it down. Eye of Sauron is already depleted, and Gondor Knights will crush those Orcs and maybe even those Corsairs that you would like to definitely take care of and protect if you are a Mordor player in this situation. Definitely Orcs are going to boost a bit those Corsairs. Those Corsairs try to deal as much damage as possible. As we can see, they're not dealing that much. They're not a pike unit, but of course they are not easy to trample as well. 2 knights has been killed, but there is another knight battalion and the Gondor soldiers on the way. In the meantime, still main player is still creeping. He will be taking the inn on the left side, which is really good boost for the main players overall. With the warriors, elven warriors, they're most likely to be used as archer battalion. That it's not that easy to trample. Lots of orcs will be killed over here, and I guess main player will get lots and lots of power points and not losing that much of the knights on the battlefield. In the meantime, the clamp is here, so he is losing quite a bit. Definitely use the stop button and move forward. This is the way to go for it. In the meantime, it seems that Mordor player got pretty solid protection over there. He will lost a couple of slaughterhouses, but overall he is able to sustain, and this is what counts over there. Also the tower guards on level 4, they will be killed, which is a really big mistake, to be honest. You shouldn't do it if you knew that you cannot fight here. And those tower guards could do much more damage into production buildings and those structures that produce units, and not the units itself. And they will be killed by the Corsairs at the moment, leveling them up to level 4. In the meantime, Orcs and Haradim Esterlings will deal enough damage to take down the barrack, the production buildings, that it's so important for the man player, as man player is going for 7 power points, 7 power points at the moment, while losing the builder, while losing the farm. There are only knights left, only 1 battalion of Gondor soldier, and the knights almost depleted. Those pikes are still in the game, but it looks like it's going to be harder and harder for man player to do anything. He got more and more knights. Knights are going to treat pretty decent micro over there. If only those Gondor soldiers will fall, Mordor is going to win pretty easily, so we'll see how it goes. So far it is power points for man and map control for Mordor player, which is more important. Another builder will be catch and kill, so it's going to hurt a lot. The man player is trying to create a wall hub, and he was successful for a bit, but he is not able to do it again. And he got another builder to recreate the barrack at the moment. Let's see if the Haradims are able to take down the stables, maybe with the possession over there, but not quite yet. Still dealing a really decent amount of damage. Even the Arrow Tower expansion was forced to be thrown down over there. Another farm is going down, knights are falling, one of those battalions on level 3. So they changed the skin, but I guess this stables is going down. Eye of Sauron is ready, and it's not going to be needed. Esterlings are going to finish the job, taking down the stables, while Mordor realized that his opponent got another builder and a barrack. But it seems that man player cannot do much. He got only knights, and he's losing the knights over there by the work, and it's a really big deal. Nazgul on the battlefield, Mouth of Sauron will work better, but of course maybe Mordor doesn't have yet resources for that. Let's check the amount of power points of Man of the West. He got Hobbit Alliance on the battlefield. They may deal a really good amount of damage, but also they may be catch and killed pretty easily by Mordor players. Nazgul. Still, Elven Warriors on the battlefield, really good archer battalions for man player at this point of the game. No pikes yet on the battlefield, there are no command points, actually no resources, and it seems that you don't want to spend those money that easily. Only 1 tower gun battalion that is from the beginning of the game that was able to heal itself up, and let's see if it's going to be enough. Hobbits on the battlefield also. Knights are falling apart, they will be catch and killed it seems. Level 3 knights has been killed already, so only 2 of those knights remain. War Chant been used on orcs, and they are dealing a really good amount of damage, but few of those orcs should go over there and split the army in order to survive and deal more damage. Eye of Sauron been used. Hobbit Alliance defensively. There's some fire krakens for sure, but there are only orcs with War Chant. It's not big of the deal, to be honest. And you're using your very important power point in order to protect yourself. So it's going to be really hard for men later on. Orcs are easy to reproduce, while Hobbit Alliance you receive to once in a while, and he may not be able even to save this barrack, which is big deal if you are a mad player. Another builder on the battlefield, but barrack is falling down. There are no more knights, stables is going to up and running, the expansion tower may go down also, or it's going to be saved by the hobbits. But as you can see, Mordor realized that Elven Alliance are going to be summoned, or rather purchased, and now is ready for any kind of attacks. Actually, on the side of Mordor you would like to go for orc archers and maybe some more towers. If you're in such a good position, which Mordor is. We got Thunderland used at the moment, and there is no way that men can do anything. except destroying the slaughterhouse. Mordor creates some lonely tower, battle towers to lock his opponent in his base. Really nice idea. Level 4 tower guards are in trouble. They're on the land of the opponent. How about Mordor's economy? He's produced more and more units, which is really good. He is not lacking in this department, which is really important. While a man player is in trouble for sure. He got to recreate a barrack, he's going for another Knights battalion, while Knights doesn't really work at this point of the game. And Mordor should think about changing the strategy. Most likely not going for towers, maybe upgrade some Momakiles or siege works in order to just destroy the fortress, because this is the only deal here for the man player. Those power points that he possessed, almost another 10 power points, maybe for Tom Bombadil to protect his base. And this is why the fortress is the only thing that keeps him alive, to be honest. And as a Mordor player, you should think about taking it down, not creating more and more battle towers or anything like that. But it seems there is another way around with this Mordor player. Oh, Nazgul in big dangerous. Is he going to get away on time? It doesn't seem like. He may? No, he may not. So he lost this Nazgul, which shouldn't happen. He was really concentrated on the middle of the game, and he fall apart. 10 power points for man player at the moment, as he's heading for 15, or he's going to just kill those units. No, he's going to use Tom Bombadil. Really wise. You need Tom Bombadil to get a splash damage on all those units that Mordor possessed at the moment. And one thing that it's really bad, those Corsairs are chasing those Knights while Esterlings are in the back, even if they are fighting in the climb, so it shouldn't happen. So Tom Bombadil has been used really defensively against some Orcs, to be honest, and Esterlings, not big of the deal. He will kill some of them, but using such a power point in this position, at this point, it only shows that you got nothing. And I don't know why Mordor creates the Orc Pit over there. Orc pits are not that tough buildings, and you would like to have, for example, some other big things, maybe towers over there, in order to deal damage. And you can in the back the inn of your opponent that you should be aware of, so you should take it down. Troll cage over there is not the greatest idea, although you got the protection from this battle tower. It's not 100% safe, so I don't know if Hitman decided to do it. Also, I have Sauron is out of position. And we got barricade actually for the Mordor player at the moment. Double Nazguls for some reason. And the battle tower may go down also. So it's still tough for the man player to attack the opponent and deal some damage. As we can see, he's not able to do it. But Mordor is lacking. Mordor should finish his opponent right now, and he's not doing it. 700 command points to only 6, while your opponent doesn't really possess anything, and using the war chant on Orcs is not the greatest idea. Even if the winning position, which Mordor is, you shouldn't definitely waste your power points like that in order to show your opponent how bold you are. So we got another battle tower. The Troll Cage will level up to level 3, and I hope that it may finish the game. It's supposed to finish the game, although Siege Works is cheaper than those trolls, and I'm supposed to go for the siege, not for the trolls. Just as in this scenario, when you don't want to waste that much resources and wait for your opponent to just recreate his base, which is actually happening at the moment. Because he will regain the Hobbit Alliance, he will regain the almighty Tom Bombadil. And you got only 2 Nazguls, they are only here to trample infantry units except tower guards, so Orcs doesn't really matter, they can put up a pressure, but not that big of the deal. Farm on level 3 may go down, which is good amount of damage, but let's hope that Mordor will not lose those 2 Nazguls in order to do it. And he's moving back his army while those orcs should work on this farm. And look at this, Nazgul is dead at the moment. Another Nazgul really low on health that cannot fight. He should definitely take down this farm. He was able to do it while surrounding those orcs. While in the meantime he should get away with those Nazguls, which he wasn't doing that well. Lack and Micro, he's going for battle trolls though, and that may work out pretty well for him. Another barricade here to protect this flank, this top side, where there are no attacks at all, because you got your entire base over here, to be honest. This is your base, don't care about the Mordor base over there, because he's stopping producing units. Look at this, he's stopping producing Corsairs, he's going only with Orcs and Esterlings, so it's not working out for him well. Nazguls are not here, and he let the victory slip out of him, which shouldn't happen. He's now he's going to take it in really late. And let's check the power resource and power points. 1k at the moment, 10 power points, and as we can see, almost 15 power points. And another Nazgul is down, so lack of micro over there. Who is host actually? Because HitMachine is host, so his micro should be on point. While he's losing the troll at the moment, he's not dealing that much damage, he's not spreading his units. He only give up this fight completely, which is weird, because if you're in such a position you're supposed to win this. Look at this, 700 command points to 1k command points in favor of Mordor. All the production buildings that are needed are here, but you're only using orcs, not even orc archers, in order to deal with those Gondor soldiers. Orcs are not enough to deal with Gondor soldiers. You need to go for orc archers or a Nazgul. If you don't have a Nazgul, go for orc archers and deal enough damage. You can kill almost this Boromir by punching him a few times. Yes, let's just do it, but look at those elfin warriors, they're almost on level 5, don't let them kill your troll. It's not worth it. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about, he let this victory slip out of him. Mordor let it happen, and I don't know why. He's in really good setup. Look at this battle troll. He's able to take down the fortress. The entire army of Men of the West is completely out of position. If he got another troll, he's able to take this fortress down. In the meantime, he's going for stables. He got 16 power points. Man player got already the Man of Dale, so he's able to persevere even without this army, but still it shouldn't happen. Nazgul on the leash, and he is almost going into the pikes again. We got Aragorn on the battlefield without even banner carries, so this is super weird. And this troll deals enough damage, should get away at the moment. There is no way to kill the fortress when the Aragorn appears. Really old meta with Aragorn, Boromir and only units. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mordor player to deal damage and get away, but he is not able to do it, and he will level up Aragorn to level 4 at the moment, at least 3. He got really big problems with this Boromir and back and this infantry units, which shouldn't be any threat to him. Words haven't been used on Esterlings, he's not going for upgrades or anything. Let's check the power points actually. He got 20 power points, he's not going for anything at all. Lack of macro also, it shows the difficulty over there. He's getting into the pikes, he let this game slip out of him. So although it's a comeback for the Man player, it's a slacking from the Mordor player rather than that. Man shouldn't have anything to say, man should fall already, to be honest. To be 100% honest with you, 2 battle trolls and this fortress is gone. Without the fortress, Man player does nothing. He doesn't have power points, which right now he possessed, and he can even attack the opponent. Now you're going for upgrades, which is completely too late. Their alliance already, and there is no way to take down the fortress. Look at the damage deal already. This troll is low on health, he cannot do anything. This drama troll completely useless for the trolls, to be honest. It's not bad for -1. Awaken Worm defensively, which shouldn't happen. The Aragorn is going to take down the tavern anyway, because why not? You cannot maneuver that well with Worm. Everyone was trying, everyone was falling. And you're upgrading your fortress because you're in fear. You know that your fortress and your entire base is in danger. Aragorn is leveling up, he will be pushed back, and maybe Worm will deal some kind of damage, but look at this, one breath of fire and he can get away. Actually, you cannot chase him with Worm, there is no possibility to catch him, not at this point of the game. So Worm defensively to push him back a little bit, as well as Men of Dale defensively, so at least that's the same for both the players. But man player will be back, and he should definitely use heal at the moment. Yes, indeed, heal. Or Atalas and get away. He doesn't possess heal, so that's Atalas. Definitely hold Grand Stance is not the way to go, because your hero is just slower, so don't do this. But Worm times out, and it seems that still Man player is pushing his opponent, which should be another way around. I don't know what's just happened for the Mordor player, who's not doing that. He's losing the power points, as we can see. He got 8 power points at the moment. So he got pretty decent amount of power points, but Aragorn and Boromir are going to level up. Boromir, although is a support hero, Aragorn is rather a tank hero, which is not going to win the game by itself. But still, we got Builder going down, but it's not enough damage. You need to destroy the fortress. This is the only hope for Man player to stay in the game. This fortress and those power points, actually. Aragorn and Boromir can be killed by tons of battle trolls, so that's not a threat. And the tavern goes down. Hobbit, Tom Bombadil has been summoned to take down those 2 trolls. Those two trolls should be here for a while, and it's already too late. Your slaughterhouse on level 3, the first slaughterhouse that you made, is going down. Atalas is here for the man player, so he is able to heal himself. He can retreat even with summoning the Hobbit Alliance also, but I don't think so it's going to be necessary. And he's almost on level 6, he will be able to retreat at the moment. He's doing just that. Nice played by Man player. It shows the difference over there. Mordor don't really know what he's doing. Those battle towers are not at all effective and should be deleted. And so we can save money for another battle troll, or just something else, because battle trolls are not enough, it seems. You can outmaneuver this army, and you should go right now into the fortress of your opponent. Aragorn is away from the army. There is only Boromir, and he is still going for the farms. Still slacking, still trying to take the tower guards. And now Aragorn appears. This battle troll is low on health, the other one as well. There is no way that he can win this game at this point, even with upgrades. He's stopping going for trolls, he's trying to recreate his base. He got a heal for those trolls in order to deal damage. But he decided to get away. Aragorn appears. I cannot put him down, so I decided to get away. Horn of Gondor will be used at the moment. It wasn't used before, to be honest. And look at this, Aragorn against 2 battle trolls. I mean, it's not Battle from the 1, but still those trolls are not able to deal that much damage to almost level 6 Aragorn with Blade Master and Atalas ready. Also, heal is almost here. So I think Man player will win because of the fortress that he possessed. Not even the heroes. Mordor got lots of power points. They are really good against heroes like Eye of Sauron or Warchan in order to deal more damage. But he's not going to use them. He's not able to execute them properly, and those trolls are completely out of position again. They cannot fight, for example, those level 6 Elven warriors, and they cannot get away out of the Aragorn area. He's near the base, he will be able to save the base. Boromir and Tower Guards also, so that's not big of the deal. We got Rangers on the battlefield, and look at those. One wave and this troll is dropping with health. Mordor completely forgot that what he's supposed to do with those battle trolls. He slipped away the game, he's trying to get some power points out of destroying the farms if it's even possible, while getting away with another trolls. They are low on health, but only one wave of volley and this troll is going down anyway. So at the moment, is it a big deal? Really nice usage of Cloud Break, so you can stop enemy units. Although you cannot deal that much damage, still Aragorn did enough in order to take down the troll. And the other troll will fall down as well. So trolls, the least effective at the moment. They're not going to work here. And Mordor is supposed to think about something else. You get lots of possibilities. I think he's just lacking in imagination at the moment. Going for trolls for like 10 minutes, sees it's not going to work at all. I'm not getting any power points out of this. My opponent just playing with me with Cloud Break to stop two trolls from moving and killing them. Because I'm only annoying him with that, but not dealing really that much damage. Sending 3 trolls to just being killed like that and 1k resources is wasted. It's not the way to go. And level up this Aragorn to level 7. It's completely pointless. I don't know what the smaller player is trying to achieve at the moment. Even Corsairs can take down the farm and is not that that much costly. So now those attack trolls are going to be stumped every time. The Worm will be ready, so that's maybe the last way for Mordor to push back, but he's still going for farms with trolls, which is super stupid. You give your opponent time to get back those elfin warriors and rangers. I look at those trolls dropping already. Hobbit Lion's been summoned, another troll is trying to get here. He will not be able to do it. Worm will be summoned. Nazgul is here. Aragorn is going to get back after destroying this level 3 slaughterhouse, or he might be even trouble, but he got Atalas, he got Blade Master that's not ready at the moment, but there is a heal. But I don't think so this Aragorn will be able to fight by himself. Atalas could be used, but he knows that it's lost cost. Now he sent his entire army. This is super weird, that shouldn't happen. Mordor regaining control, that's something super weird, that never should occur. And man player losing all those power points and heroes. Now that's the way to go for the fortress, but with catapults, man. And to stop using those trolls, they're not really cost efficient. Nazgul is dead, but by fire. And I'm waiting for those catapults, really. Is Mordor lacking the imagination, to be honest, in order to deal more damage towards the fortress, towards the only building that is that necessary? Cannot he stop this entire army with his own army and deal just damage? It seems that those trolls are again low on health. Is there a heal? No, heal has been used. And there is also a Faramir, which I haven't spotted before. So he is the one who may deal damage. And again, trolls are dropping low, Faramir is dealing enough damage. Man is standing alive even after those heroes goes down, after not having power points. His fortress will be still up and running, and this is the only thing that keeps him alive, the fortress and the heroes.
Come, Rangers, let us scout.
It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. Wallhub will be thrown down in the middle. Oh my god, Nazgul has been sniped. And the troll will be too, I guess. And only because he was trying to take down the farm. You're not using those trolls to take down the farm. You're using them to take down the fortress. Esterlings can take care about the farm, or someone else like Corsairs. But not the trolls. Don't waste your trolls like that. And again, another farm. You spend 2k resources to take down 300 resources farm. Where is the muffin there? There is a wall hub, of course. This little guy over there, which is a builder, will be sniped later on, but not before those trolls are going to be killed. One Okay, second one is dead, completely dealing no damage. And 3 trolls, 3k resources in order to deal no damage. No damage at all, 3k resources wasted, just like that. And we are equal in power points at the moment, almost. We got 20 power points for each. The wall hub will be thrown down, maybe some catapults into the fortress. The only thing that really is stopping Mordor from winning is this fortress, not this army. You just need to destroy the fortress and you're good to go, and not concentrate on the farms, for God's sake, with your battle trolls. You're just wasting his time. I mean the time of this troll. And you're a little bit of annoying, but Cloudbreak is almost here, and how are you supposed to win against this if you're going only with trolls? And trolls will be stopped and frozen. So we're going with for this wall hub strategy, so you can create some catapults and maybe destroying the fortress. But here we go, Builder is back, and I think Aragorn and Boromir will be back soon as well. So, as you're trying to play funny with your opponent, and you're going for the Rain of Fire, not the Balrog even, and wasted all those resources for the wall hub and not doing anything with that, because I cannot see catapults over there, aiming for the fortress, it's completely waste of money. I don't know what you're supposed to... what are you doing, wasting all those monies? You know what you can do with those resources? Maybe an Nazgul. There is already a trebuchet for the man player. He realized that he needs to create a trebuchet in order to take down the wall hub and the entire wall, and he's doing this, killing your battle trolls like they're nothing, because to be honest, you wasted all those resources and time. Now one of those battle trolls are getting out of the wall hubs that you threw down, and he's going for the farm, for the freaking farm, dealing almost no damage. Come on, change your perspective, man. You can still win this, and as a Mordor player who got entire map control and even going for those stupid wall hubs over there without catapults because you don't have resources, that's completely pointless. Your only objective for like 15 minutes is to destroy this fortress, not take care of those heroes. Let them go into your base, and then you're going with like 3 trolls, empty base, and you just punch this fortress, taking it down, use the power points, and that's it. You're the winner. Doesn't matter the size of the army. This army is only defensive, lots of rangers and elven archers. You got only like Aragorn here to deal damage and a couple of tower guards that you can take down with Towers expansion, so that is not big of the deal. And you can just wait for Awakened Worm to take care about this army, so... But now? I don't know what are you doing now at the moment. What was that? An earthquake over there. For what reason? Man as well can take down this side with only heroes. And his opponent provides him with wall hubs actually. So that's nice, I got to say. Okay, how it's supposed to work? Tell me. Oh, this one is on level 6. But there is Tom Bombadil summon, and I guess those 2 Nazguls are going to be Fiesta. It's from the one community. Fiesta for Aragorn. Almost level 8, almost level 9. Dealing so much damage. Awakened Worm is here to just force those units to get away. Elfen Warriors will be killed though. Hobbit Lion summon, 26 power points at the moment. And now Mordor realized that he is going for Frozen Rain and not the Balrog. And he's asking himself, what the hell was I doing from the entire game? Some firecrackers. I don't know why this Aragorn is getting out of this Hobbit alliance, but and why this fire camp is here instead of being through down here. But it's all okay. Oh, you can still use firecrackers over there. And there are 2 trolls. You can kill this Aragorn, to be honest. He doesn't have heal or Atalas. And Rain of Fire dealing a little bit of damage. Nazgul is dead. Almost level 10 Aragorn, which is weird to tell at least. Another true useless, 2 useless battle trolls. As this war Horn of Gondor was. I don't know what we are watching here. I don't know what we are playing here, to be honest. It's a comedy, man. Let's push the forward button. Elendil has been used. Okay. Little bit more. I want to see some action, some real action, to be honest. What we got here? Eye of Sauron, so nothing, and those wall hubs completely useless. How much resources are you wasted on this Witch King on the battlefield without Doomday Spear? So this Witch King is for 5k resources. In this position as a Mordor player, I would rather save those resources on the fortress, because this Aragorn is on level 10. To be honest, almost, and you got your Witch King level 1, so I don't see the reason why using this on making this Witch King. Also, there is a farm with Wound and Arrow and Ranger, so this Witch King will be your food. And look at this, Aragorn level 10. Where is it? Heal been used. Nazgul, we are not going to talk about Nazgul, he's already dead. And the Witch King level 2. Completely waste of everything. Man can recreate his base at the moment, which shouldn't happen. Battle trolls doing nothing, only being killed. No more units for Mordor, as we can see. He doesn't have units. He got a bunch of orcs and corsairs against tons of rangers. Witch King at least is really fast, so that's the plus. By the way, this troll cage is still here, which is obnoxious. Faramir might be killed because he was bite out, but there is a wounded arrow. And yeah, that's enough. Thank you very much, you're dead. And more power points actually for the man player at the moment. Faramir alone, dealing damage towards the slaughterhouse. Somehow Witch King was able to survive. Then we got 21 power points for the man player, while his opponent got almost 9. Oh, so Witch King is going to go down. Okay, even worse. No, I don't know what's happening over there. That's so weird. And what in the earth man player is doing? 3k resources doing nothing. No upgrades, no stables, no new heroes, nothing. 25 power points mark. 28. Alright, how about Mordor? Mordor got 11. And dead heroes. And you are going for trebuchets in this point of the game. Okay. I got no freaking questions. You got Aragorn level 10. You got all those really important power points. You can go for upgrades and just upgrades and just upgrades. And that's it. Nazgul, this Nazgul is dead. Is like dead. You may heal him, but he's not going to deal that much damage. Aragorn and Boromir is still dealing damage towards the slaughterhouses. At least there are slaughterhouses on level 3. Okay, move forward, man. I know that you're losing your Faramir and stuff, but he's not going into your base. You got freaking Army of the Dead to protect, okay? Can you deal some more damage? Just move this army, get the upgrades. I don't know why you're sitting on those 1k power points, to be honest. Are you going to fight this? You are going to fight this. And you're going to kill this. Okay. Without losing anything, which is incredible and great. But can you just go there? Why people are not going for the base if they get a chance to do it and almost earthquake? No idea. At least those slaughterhouses and lumber mills on level 3 are going down, so at least man is doing something. While Mordor realized maybe that those wall hubs are completely pain in the ass and waste of resources. Because he wall up nothing, completely nothing, or maybe they just play for fun, completely for fun, and like to waste my time, I don't know. I got to ask them, I don't really know. Orcs, still orc pits on the battlefield, okay. You're still going for orcs, weird as hell. We got Faramir back on the battlefield with leadership. Faramir got leadership. How often can you see this? Oh, we are going for upgrades at last. Nice job. How many resources you got? 2k, 3k? Almost 3k, so come on, man. You got Aragorn on freaking level 10. You got Boromir on level 8, 9 at the moment. Oh, look at this. Are you going to spread? You're going to spread. Really nice spread, really good spread, to be honest. Losing no units at the moment. And look at those Nazguls. Those Nazgul may be killed. They are dead. They're both dead. They're both dead. Really funny. It was really funny. I mean, outroad breakers could kill all those units, and you can take down the everything over there. So why not use them? Use them, please. You can take them down. Yeah. Yeah. Of course. And this is a good choice. Just move them around. Yeah, move them around. You don't need to stick in one place. Don't let them get away. Breakers are faster, but you let them get away. Level 10 on... Oh, there is a Witch King. We are not going to talk about Witch King because he is already dropping in health. An army of the dead or Outbreakers are not doing anything. Lonely Tower has been summoned, so another power point. And you get still 11 power points after this. You don't have upgrades, which is super weird. Have you even purchased the blades? Not yet. You got Boromir though on level 10 for fun. And your opponent possesses only Witch King, low on health. I don't really like this game. Okay, at least there is a pushback. Really nice pushback with the power point. Okay, can we just get forward? 5k had been wasted somewhere. Witch King dealing damage, they're getting away, they're not dealing damage at all, some more wall hubs. The hero's coming back, and here we go. Hobbit Alliance summoned to protect the Lonely Tower, which is not going to work at this point of the game. And forward. Boromir out of position. I don't really like to be a dick, but come on. You have to finish this game and you're able to do it. Oh, even Rohirrim's summon been used. Okay, use the Outbreakers, come on. One click, Outbreakers, good. And just kill this army. Your Rangers are dead, but just kill this army, okay? Yes, good. You're not going to get away with Aragorn. And this is going to be it, I hope. Is it the end? Earthquake been used. You got Army of the Dead ready. Your hero is healing near the fountain, let's call it. Your opponent is on level 7. Can you just finish this? Yes, trebuchets are coming. Upgrades are... Only one of those upgrades are purchased, you don't have resources. There is a Boromir with his Horn of Gondor. And the fortress looks like it's going to be gone. Low on health. Witch King Battle Tower is still here. Aragorn in the defense mode. This is incredible. And every summon will be used, and Witch King been killed, and there are no units for Mordor at the moment. And I think that's it. I know he got Arrow Volley, he got Barrage, but I hope that's going to be it. We've been watching enough. Oh my god, he got another fortress. Doesn't really matter, right? Okay, are you going to take down this fortress or not? Okay, you take down this fortress. Your opponent is still in the game, just take down his base. This fortress doesn't really matter. I mean, he still possesses those power points, but those wall hubs, this is the pain of the ass at this point of the game, to be honest. Faramir on the battlefield, upgrades on the battlefield, use the entire map. Heavy armor not yet purchased, because why even do this? Why even bother, right? We got Arrow Volley also, and 6 power points at the moment to be used. We got all the necessary power points ready. We don't have Rallying Call actually, so we can purchase Rallying Call right away. Punch, punch, punch. I'm sorry for that I was doing fast forward a few times, but you know, I like action games, action-packed games that I can talk about, and this one was actually pain. It was pain. I'm gonna call it pain. I'm really sorry. There will be big... Why are you going for wall hubs? What is going on? What's wrong with you? You waste your resources. I got nothing against wall hubs if you want to finish your opponent, but in this position... Oh, barricade! Barrage, I mean. Barrage is going to take on those rangers. And... left those trebuchets alive. Yay! Dealing almost no damage. Wow, cool. No, not really. Going for wall hubs at this point of the game is rather not the greatest idea at all. Anyway, as we can see, Mordor got no units left, no heroes left. We are not counting those 2 Nazguls.
Come, Rangers, let us scout for Gondor.
Oh! Rain been used. Still, 2 trebuchets alive. And this fortress is low on health. Aragorn can go into the fortress, to be honest. I would like to see this. Come on, go into the fortress. Just take it down. No! What are you doing? Yes, take down the fortress. Good. Heal your heroes or don't do this. I don't know. It doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, Faramir is dead. 2 Nazguls are dead. Fortress is gone. There are not enough resources. No command points. No nothing. Outbreaker has been summoned. And this is it. HitMachine has been defeated. Oh my god, good. He could win twice. He could win even 3 times, but he decided to go with a battle trolls towards farms to take them down. And he paid the price. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this brief commentary, really fast forward. And see you next time. Bye bye.